Okay, hello, good evening, everyone. Yes, Ting Jia Lei Ho. Why suddenly? Why Cantonese suddenly? Okay, anyway, welcome guys. Welcome back to our April week 4. All right, quick announcement. I'm sure you already know this. Next week is holiday. There will be no class next week. So when you come back the following week, it will be May week 1. So we are not skipping a week. Okay, we're just having a week of holiday. So all right, so enjoy yourself. Okay, so hello everyone. Again, haven't seen you last week. How are you? Okay, appreciate your effort to find background. I hope you enjoy. Okay, this is my weekly weekly entertainment for y'all. Okay, yes, Kaylin, hello. Oh, yeah, good. Okay, that's good to know. All right, so I'm sure there will be more people joining us. Oh, yes, hi, Shijian. Hey, why did you sleep so late that day? What did you do? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Just a bit tired, but I'm fine. All right, who's behind you? A very sexy man. Okay, anyway, so last week I think we stopped here, right? We did mention that your body defense has 3 lines. Okay, you have your first line, second line, and third line. I did mention that the first 2 lines, they are called non-specific. Why? Because they will target every virus, every pathogen. They will just kill everything like a machine gun. Okay, that is not your latest, you sleep. Oh, you're happy today. Wow, for once. What did you do? Why are you happy? Okay, so they are non-specific. That means they will target anything. As for the third line, they are called specific because they will target a certain virus to fight. All right, so do pay attention today, guys. It will be a very interesting lesson today. Okay, you will be learning a lot today. Clap, clap. All right. Dingja, thank you. So supportive. Hug of Friend was very comfy. All right, that's good for you. Okay, so I think we mentioned the first line last week, right? Okay, we did say that the first line is your skin. It's like a physical barrier. Okay, your skin is a layer that cannot be penetrated. It will produce sweat and oil, which is called sebum. Okay, to keep your skin clean. And of course, all these openings have mucus. Your nose has mucus inside to trap all the pathogens so that you don't get sick. All right, so like I said, the first layer, the first line of defense, they work 99% of the time, right? This is why you stay healthy. This is why you don't get sick because 99% of the time they work. All right, so today, let's talk about the 1%. What if that 1% chance pathogen, they successfully entered your skin. They can punch through your skin, they enter your body. So now when your first line fail, I mean, they work 99% of the time. They are not always effective. Okay, that one time, lagging. Hello, hello, is it lagging? Is it lagging? Is it your internet or my internet? All right, so that one time, that 1%, the pathogen went through, you will start to get sick. All right, when your first line is penetrated, you start to get sick. Is it still lagging, Shijian? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Okay, I can scold my internet for all I want. Maybe you can scold yours too. But I'm sorry it couldn't work. All right, so you'll start to get sick. Okay, so when you get sick, your second and third line will start to come in. All right, so your second line, okay, let's talk about your second line first. All right, your second line is just your white blood cell. Okay, it's just your white blood cell. So what they will do, okay, please highlight this word. Your white blood cell will start to do phagocytosis. All right, phagocytosis. This is a very important. Okay, what do they do? Okay, can you see this white blood cell? Can you see this white blood cell? Can you see this is like a Pac-Man? This thing is eating the pathogen. This process is called phagocytosis. In BM, it's called phagocytosis. It's the same thing. So this is the process where they eat the pathogen. They will slowly eat one by one. Do I clean my ears time to time, if they are oily okay? I think I clean them once every 2-3 days, I guess, if it's oily. All right, what do you ask though? So white blood cells swipe out, yes, exactly. So they will do phagocytosis one by one. But here's the thing, guys. This process is quite slow. Okay, this process is quite slow. This is why when you get sick, you need to wait for your white blood cell to slowly eat this pathogen. You need to wait for your body to recover. That's why when you get sick, you will need around, I don't know, a few days for your body to recover, because you need to give your body a few days to eat up all the pathogen. It takes time. So give your body some time, okay? How about belly button? The one I don't really clean though. Wow, funny you should mention that I haven't cleaned in a while. Maybe I will. Okay. Yes, Keshav, hello. Good evening. Why are you always late? This one you have to ask yourself. Yes, hello. As long as you are here, I mean, we just started, don't worry. Okay, so this phagocytosis is engulfing and digest the pathogen using enzyme. So it's a very slow process. All right, nothing really much special about this second line. They just eat everything they can. Like I said, the first line and second line, they are called non-specific because this skin will block every pathogen. White blood cell will eat every pathogen. They don't target any special pathogen. They just eat everything. So they are the lousy defense system. All right. So let's talk about the third line. Okay, third line is very interesting. Okay, third line is your last line of defense. They are also the strongest. All right. They are the strongest and the last line. That means if your pathogen were to punch through all three lines, even your third line cannot settle. Do you know what happened? If three lines of defense cannot handle this disease, then you die. Okay, you die. All right. So this is why your third line, they will always work. They will always work. Like you see, why people die from COVID? Why some people they die because of COVID? Because their third line couldn't work. Their third line is not strong enough. All right. Okay, let's talk about this third line. All right, this third line, they are also white blood cell. They are also white blood cell, but this white blood cell, they don't do phagocytosis. This is for cheap white blood cell. All right, imagine your white blood cell is a police officer, okay, anggota police, this is the lousy police. This is ketua police. Third line is ketua police. They are very powerful. They don't use handgun. They use sniper. That's why they are called specific. So this thing, your third line, they don't do phagocytosis because this process is too lousy. They will produce a very powerful chemical called antibody. Okay, antibody. In Mandarin, this is called 抗体. 抗体,抗拒的抗,身体的体. 抗体, this is antibody. Right, so and what is antibody? Antibody is like a chemical to kill your pathogen. All right, it's like a nuclear bomb to bomb your pathogen. This thing is really, really strong. Antibody is really strong. All right, and not to mention, antibody is very specific. Very specific. That means antibody for COVID, for example, they will only fight COVID. COVID antibody will not go and fight dengue. Dengue has their own antibody. All right, flu has own antibody. Every disease has their own antibody. All right, why? Let's look at how they work, Let's look at how they work. You know what is pathogen, right? Pathogen is the thing that makes you sick, all right? Through second line, yeah. All right, so this pathogen, can you see these spiky stuff on them? Can you see this? Can you see this? All these spiky stuff. All right, these spiky stuff, please write this down. They are called antigens. All right, they are called antigens. Okay, what is antigen? What is antigen? Have you seen a COVID virus before? I'm sure you have seen this like, I don't know how many goddamn times already. This COVID virus. It looks freaking ugly, isn't it? It's like a ball with all this red color stuff on it. There. This is a COVID ball, right? Can you see the red stuff on it? Okay, it looks like a ball, a gray color ball, right? And all this red stuff, they are called antigen. Beautiful, where got beautiful? My goodness, it looks so ugly. So this is your antigen. All right, so let's come back to our notes. What is antigen, sir? What is this antigen called? What is this antigen? All right, remember this. This is called 抗原 in Mandarin. 抗拒的抗,原本的原. So this is called antigen. All right, so what is antigen? Antigen is the IC for every cell. IC, you know what is IC? You have your IC, right? You have your my kat pengenalan, right? What is your IC for? IC is to identify you, right? your IC proves that, let's say you are Keshav, your IC says Keshav, you are not some kind of Bangladeshi. for example, okay, I suck at giving an example, fine, whatever. Yeah, tomorrow you are born 14 years ago. Oh, is that an indirect way to say that it's your birthday tomorrow, Keshav? Well, happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. All right, so your antigen is your IC. Okay, what do I mean? All right, let me ask you. Let's say this is a white blood cell. Okay, do you know third line has their own white blood cell? A third line's white blood cell is called lymphocyte. All right, this is not in your syllabus, but it's good to know. This lymphocyte is your ketua polis. This white blood cell is your small polis, the lousy one. This is the good one. Okay, you see, let me ask you, white blood cell got eyes? Do white blood cells have eyes? You heard some bacteria can make fake IC. That one another story. Okay, do white blood cells have eyes? No. All right, no. So how do they know which cell to attack, which cell not to attack? White blood cell got no eyes. You thought it's like this, You thought it's like this, No lah, they got no eyes lah. Okay, cells at work that one different lah. Okay, so you see white blood cell has no eyes. All right, so how do they know which cell to attack and which cell not to attack? The white blood cell will go and touch the antigen. Okay, let's say, for example, let's say this is a red blood cell. Oh, because it looks red, right? This is red blood cell, right? Okay, so if I'm a white blood cell, I will go and touch this antigen. Okay, let's say this is an antigen. Let's say this is the antigen. There's antigen on it. I'll go and touch the antigen, and then I'll say, ooh, oh, this is white, but this is red blood cell. Yo, what's up, bro? So I know you. So will I attack this red blood cell? No, I won't. Okay. Is that no, this is a flask, a thermos flask. So I will not attack my red blood cell because it's someone I know. It's not a foreigner. It's someone part of the body. All right. So your white blood cell will go and touch every cell. Oh, this is muscle cell. Oh, this is nerve cell. Oh, this is sperm cell. Oh, this is your muscle cell. They will touch every cell. And then okay, and then if let's say there's a COVID, let's say this COVID virus enters your body, now when you're okay, let's say this is the COVID. Okay, this is the pathogen, right? This is the pathogen, right? So when my white blood cells suddenly go and touch this thing, okay, and then okay, let's say this is COVID. I got no tools around me. Sorry, this is my remote control. Okay, let's say this is COVID. Can you see all these buttons? Okay, my Ricardo behind is really annoying. Okay, so this is the antigen. All right, so I'm a white blood cell. I'll go and touch this thing. I will say, let's say this is COVID. I'll go and touch and I will say, oh, I don't know you. Who are you? Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I'll touch and I will say, oh, who are you? I don't know you. So your white blood cell will start freaking out, and then they will say, oh my God, guys, there is an intruder. There is an intruder. So your white blood cell, they will all flood to this place. They will try to kill these pathogen. All right. So you can say that antigen will stimulate your white blood cell. Your white blood cell will create something called antibody, and this antibody will kill your pathogen. So can you see how it works now? So you can draw this sequence, okay, because it makes it hotter. Hotter makes it easier because I saw hot there. Gay is hot. No, gay is not hot. I don't know, not for me. Keshav, give your phone number. Okay, so my grandma so close. Oh, that's a cute story, Suzanne. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so anyway, so your pathogen has this antigen. It will stimulate your white blood cell to create antibody. So the antibody will kill the pathogen. Now, can you see why are they specific? This antibody, they only react to this antigen. That means if let's say this is COVID antigen. So I will create COVID antibody. All right. If let's say this is dengue antigen, this is lousy example, but you get the point. Okay. So I will create dengue antibody. All right, let me ask you, can this dengue antibody fight this COVID antigen? Or can this COVID antibody fight this dengue antigen? No, they can't. They can only fight their own antigen. It's like a key and a lock. Your key can only open your own lock. You cannot open some other lock. Can I? Can I? So, why you all make the chat so long? Wait, keep the chat relevant, please, guys. Okay. Anyway, so this is your third line. This is your third line of defense. And you know what's the best part about this third line? You know what's the best part about this third line? They have something called memory cell. You know it's memory cell? You know it's memory cell? Memory cell is the cell that stays in your body and they will stay there forever. That means for every disease you have gotten before, your body will have a memory cell to remember all the diseases. All right. So this is why, guys, you will only get chicken pox once. Right? Hey guys, please come back. Please come back. Please don't talk about cats again. Please come back. Okay, so you see, your what am I saying now? Oh, sorry. You will only get chicken pox once because now your memory cell already remember that. Will they forget? No, they won't. Some they will, but mostly they won't. So if you are okay, today is your dog's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your dog. Okay, send my pet to him. Okay, help me pet him. Give him a boot on the snoot, please. Okay, it's grandpa story. No lah. Today I'll keep my grandpa story relevant today. All right. So okay, let's say guys, if you get chickenpox once you will not get it again, right? This is what we call immunity. Okay, in BM it's called keimmunan. Right, keimmunan. You're allergic to him. Just boop the nose, please, and then it will be okay. Okay, how come COVID you only get immune from one? Oh, Isaac, that's a very good question. I will answer that question later. When they freak out and attack the red blood cell when they were born, they never see red blood cell. No, your white blood cell is trained to recognize everything. The one, Kaylin, is too complicated to explain. Okay, so anyway, okay, by the way, if you are immune to a disease, it's called immunity. Guys, the more times you get sick, the more immunity you have, the stronger your immune system becomes. So this is why they say to train a kid's immune system, if you want your kid to be healthy, let them go play. Don't try to overprotect them. Let them touch mud, touch this, touch that, because when they get sick, they get that immunity. So when they get older, they are healthy. All right. So anyway, can understand? Can understand? This is our third line of defense. So I'm sure you know this already. Antibody is a protein produced by white blood cell in response to antigen. Antigen is a foreign substance that comes out of the body and induces the production of antibody. So this is your antigen. All right. Hey guys, listen. Sometimes something might be an antigen to you, or it might not be an antigen to you. For example, you see for me okay, for you if you eat seafood your white blood cell will be chill. All right, your white blood cell will go and touch the seafood and say, okay, this is food. I will not freak out. But for me, if I eat crab or prawn, my white blood cell go and touch it, and then my white blood cell will say, oh my God, this is invader. Guys, let's kill it. And then my white blood cell will freak out. I will start getting rashes. This is what we call allergy. Okay, my white blood cell just will not chill. Sucks to be me, lor. Okay, you might say, sir, why some people get allergy one? Why some people allergy to dust one? Why some people allergy to this and that one? This one is because your white blood cell is in retard mode. Your white blood cell retard already, like gila already. Okay, my white blood cell is retard. Okay, sometimes I need to take medicine and tell my white blood cell, guys, can y'all chill? It's just bloody seafood. Okay, my white blood cells be like, oh my God, we are going to die. Calm the F down, guys. It's just seafood. Okay, so annoying. Okay, it goes the same for dust. When I inhale dust, I'll start sneezing like crazy, because my white blood cell cannot chill. Dust, my goodness, this dust is going to kill us. Let's freak out. Let's all freak out. So all my white blood cells starts freaking out, then I start sneezing like crazy. my life sucks lah. I cannot do anything. Okay, so genetic thing, yes, because my mom is allergic to all these, so I'm allergic lah. Yeah, mama say go drink hot water. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, we'll make it worse. Okay, anyway, so this is your 3 lines of defense, guys. Can you understand? Can you understand? Okay, let's talk about something more interesting. Let's talk about immunity. All right, do you know immunity has 2 types? Okay, immunity, keimmeunan, is divided into 2 types. The first one is called active immunity. The second is called passive immunity. Okay, what does it mean? Let's say now you're a guy, you like a girl, you go and try to win the girl's heart. You try and do something to win the girl. That is actively trying to pursue her. All right, so active means you do something. So active immunity means you produce your own antibody. Please write this down. Menghasilkan antibody sendiri. That means you produce your own antibody. You fight the disease yourself. Right? You are chasing the girl, so you are actively trying to make her laugh, trying to make her happy. Okay, hopefully she likes you too. So that is active lah. But passive, if let's say you are the girl, you just sit there waiting for the guy to come that is passive lah. So you do not produce own antibody. So where do you get it from? You get it from external source. Dari sumber luar. That means you get it from other places. You get it from outside the body. So your body doesn't learn how to fight the disease. What if she says no? Then you move on lah. You move on lah. Guys, I don't know about you lah. If I try to win a girl, but she's not interested, I will just move on. That means she doesn't like you. There's no use for you to keep going after her. You're just wasting your time. Okay, I believe attraction is very initial, very beginning. If a girl likes you in the beginning, then there's an attraction. If there's no chemistry, bro, just move on. There are so many trees in the forest. If you get what I mean, okay. Yes, don't be an asshole. Yeah, exactly. Okay, stigma, is it? What was stigma? Stigma is part of the flower lah, cousin. I think you got that wrong. Force her to like you, tie her up. Keshav, what are you trying to do? My goodness, you worry me. Okay, anyway, so let's talk about this active. Okay, active is when you produce your own antibody. And then there are 2 types. Okay, you have natural active, aktif semula jadi, and then you have artificial active, aktif buatan. And then same thing goes to passive. You have natural passive, passive semula jadi, and then you have active, artificial passive, passive buatan. Okay, so why are there 4 types? Okay, guys, listen. Listen. Wait, what? Just date boy. Kishav, what? Okay, anyway, let's move on. Okay, let's look at the first one. What is natural active? Okay, like I said, active is when you produce your own antibody, right? Active is when you produce your own antibody, right? So what is natural? What is natural? What is natural active? That means you go and get sick. For example, chickenpox. All right. Number 1. Okay, why is this called natural active? Because chickenpox is natural. Getting sick is natural. And then active because you produce your own antibody, right? You get sick, and then when you recover from that sickness, you are protected against chickenpox, right? Getting your heart broken. Don't get so, guys, you should not get so serious while you are just going after a girl. You guys are just friends. You guys are not couples, right? Okay, so just be cool, guys. Just be cool. Okay, when I go after a girl, if she doesn't like me, I'll say, no, it's okay. It doesn't work out, it's okay. I'll go for another girl lah. What's the big deal? Okay, I don't know. For me, everything is about chemistry lah. If I don't really click with the girl, I can't talk to her, then I will just give up lah. Because I don't know. For me, conversation is everything. Conversation is everything. If a girl is not really good in talking, or she's not very smart, I'm sorry to say that. Okay, if the person is not very smart, then I'm not really attracted, because I like smart women. Okay, I like people who can hold a conversation. I like people who can have intellectual conversation. Okay, not just talking about mindless stuff. Okay, word of advice, guys. You would want your partner to be your soulmate, to be able to talk to you. All right, looks can come and go, but what most important is your connection here. Wow, relationship advice. Okay, welcome to Mr. Eddie's love lesson. Okay. What the hell, man? Hey, guys, come back. Why am I out of topic again? Goodness me, I hate myself. Okay, is it guaranteed that the antibody can't kill the virus? They never fail. Okay, Kaylin, that's a good question. Guys, let me ask you, is this a good way to get immunity? Is this a good way to get immunity? No. No. Would you say this to yourself? Would you say this to yourself? Since now I don't have COVID protection, right? I don't have COVID immunity, right? Why not I go and get the COVID? Okay, COVID got 4 strains, what? I will collect them all. I will catch them all. Guys, this is not freaking Pokemon. You don't catch them all because you would die. Okay, makes sense to you? No, you don't try to catch them all. Hey, you know, there are like 20, 30 types of diseases here. Do you say, you know what, I'm going to catch them all. I will be the very best. No, you will be very dead. Okay? Stupid pun lah, sorry. Okay, anyway, so this is a stupid way to get immunity. But hey, last time, this is how they get immunity. All right, so now we found exactly. Okay, so now we found a better way. So artificial active, what is this? You inject something into your body called, guys, what is it called? It's called vaccine. All right, vaccine. So I'm sure you know that. Okay, so what is a vaccine? Guys, have you ever asked what is your vaccine? You took your Pfizer, right? I took AstraZeneca. I'm sure some of our parents took Sinovac or whatever. Do you know what is vaccine? Wow, Kaylin, that's good. Okay, so a vaccine, they come in many types. Okay, Isaac, it's not antibody. I am trying to make your body produce your own antibody. So I don't give you antibody, I will give you the antigen. Okay, I will give you the antigen. Wow, okay, Chef, that's actually the correct answer. It's either weakened or dead bacteria or antigen. That means I give you the antigen, or I give you the dead virus, try to stimulate your white blood cell to produce antibody. I'm like cheating your immune system. I'm lying to your immune system. It's like, bro, oh, there's a virus coming in. What are you gonna do? And then your white blood cell will say, oh my God, this is the real thing. Let's produce some antibody. Why am I acting as a white blood cell? Goodness me. Okay, but hey, you get what I mean. Okay, so when you get all these antigen and dead or weakened virus, so your body will try to produce antibody. Okay, and then when the real thing comes, okay, let's say now you're vaccinated against COVID, right? I put the COVID antigen into your body. All right, so your body produce your own antibody, and then when the real thing comes, when the real virus comes into your body, your white blood cell will be like, aha, you bastard, you son of a bitch, I know you. And then before they can infect yourself, you kill them. Yay. Everything is safe now. You are safe. Okay? A vaccine is just antigen separated from the virus. Yeah, it could be. How your white blood cell can't defeat a weakened virus like old people and kids? So that means, okay, that's why some people, they also die from vaccine. Even sometimes you give them weakened virus, they will also die. But guys, let me ask you, which one has a higher chance of dying? Which one have a higher chance of dying? Of course, this, right? That's why you don't get this. You get this. Okay, this one is much lower chance of dying. Hey, the chances of you dying from a vaccine is 0.001. But the chance of you dying from, let's say, polio is 20. Do you want to die from 20 or 0.001? No brainer, right? Okay, how do you step around again? Yeah. All right, so this is your active immunity. All right, so can you see they last very long? Can you see they last very long? Because like I said, if you trigger your third line, you are going to have memory cell. They will remember every virus you've gotten. So these two, as long as they are active, they can last very long. All right. So I think Isaac, just now you asked, right, why COVID immunity can only last 1 month? This one, nobody knows. All right. You might say, sir, I thought COVID vaccine can last for a very long time. Why do we still need so many boosters? Why some people need to take 3, 4, 5 boosters? Because somehow our body just doesn't remember that COVID vaccine very well. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Because you see, guys, immune system is a system that we don't fully understand. That's why immune system is a very complicated system. You might ask me, sir, why our body works this way? You see, later I'll talk about this. You might say, sir, you know what is tetanus, right? Tetanus is you get cut by rusty stuff. You need 1 dose, 2 dose, 3 dose, 4 dose. Why, sir? Why this one need 4 doses? Why COVID only need 3? Nobody knows, because somehow they work this way. Your immune system is a very complicated system that we don't fully understand them. It's a lie for people to earn money. No, it's not. All right. Virus evolved, yeah, you could say that, but that is just one of the reasons. All right. So be thankful that you have vaccine. Okay. Be thankful that you have vaccine. Last time there's no vaccine. But will the antibody not kill the dead virus and leave it alone? It's already, yeah, it will try to kill it, but it's dead. So it doesn't cause you any harm. This dead virus, it doesn't cause you any harm, but it successfully triggered you to produce antibody though, right? That's the main point. As long as I can trigger you to produce antibody, that's the good thing. Hey guys, you know this two is like what? Okay, let me give you a very easy comparison. This one is I ask you to go to war without preparation. Let's say now you come in as a new soldier. I just give you a gun. Now come, go fight the real enemy. Go fight IS straight now. You're like, what? I don't even know how to use a gun. Or you will learn on the job. If you die, you die. If you survive, you survive. That's your natural. Okay, that's your natural. But artificial is I train you first. I give you fake target to practice how to shoot, how to put bullet, how to load a gun. Now, when you come to the real war, you are prepared. I know how to use a gun now. I mean, you can still die, but there's lower chances of you dying because you're practiced now. Wow, I think this analogy is very good. Wow, you see, big brain. Okay, anyway, you understand? So please remember this chart. Please remember this chart. So can you see this immunity level? Can you see this immunity level? As long as you are below this immunity level, you are not protected. But if you are above this protected level, okay, above this immunity level, you are protected. This is why you need 2 doses of your Pfizer vaccine. Remember? Because the first dose, you don't really get any protection. You are still below the level. That's why you need to take the second dose. All right. You might say, sir, what if this thing comes down again? What if this thing comes down again? This is why your parents took booster. Right? Now it makes so much sense, right? Hey, I have to thank COVID for this, you know. Last time when I explained this, I explained until my mouth dry, people also don't understand. Now, I just need to mention, first dose, second dose, and booster. Now people understand already. So thankfully, we have COVID. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people die, so I'm probably going for hell for saying this. I'm going to hell for saying this. But hey, I scold people a lot. Okay, I swear a lot. I'm going to hell anyway. Might as well I scold everything, I say anything I want, and go down there a legend. You scold 5 people, you still go to hell. Why not you scold 500 and you go down there a legend? Big brain, huh? Okay. Why don't we get booster? Haven't yet, again, haven't yet. Because this one takes time to drop. Maybe half a year later, you guys will take your booster. Okay, say hi to your bro when you go there. What happened to your bro? What happened to your bro? Okay, teacher's saliva gonna feel dry. Yeah, exactly. So this is the chart. This is the chart. Your bro is Satan. Are you sure it's not Santa? They spell the same way though. Okay, so this is your active immunity. All right, so let's talk about before that okay, y'all wanna listen to a story? Let me talk about polio. Okay, you guys know what is polio? You guys want to know what is polio? Okay, polio is this disease that even, oh wow, Keshav, you know this. Did I mention this last week? Did I mention this last week? Okay, by the way, you know what is polio? Polio is a virus that even if you survive, it will cripple your muscles and your nerves that you cannot even breathe. You get what I mean? Even if you can survive polio, okay, polio will break your nerves. You know, you need when you move your muscle, you need to connect your nerves to move your muscle. But this thing, they will disintegrate your nerves so much that you cannot even breathe using your lungs. So last time to make people, because people their lungs fail after polio, right? They need to sleep in this iron lung. All right, for life. For life. That means if you get it looks like this, you need to sleep inside to help you breathe because your lung failed, because the muscles in your lung failed, you cannot breathe. So if you get polio at maybe 7 years old, you need to sleep inside this for the rest of your life. Let's say you live from 7 years old to 70, you need to sleep in this machine for 60 something years. You'd rather be dead. Yeah, exactly, Again, I agree. You have to sleep in this machine for years, because if you come out from this machine, you will die. Yes, 植物人. Hey, do you know this guy is the last iron lung already? This person, he is the last iron lung because there is no more polio now, thanks to our vaccine. Okay, you are already vaccinated against polio since young. So please don't come and don't come and tell me, sir, I got polio. Haha, not funny. Okay, you won't get it anymore. So you see, we are protected against all these funny diseases. So you are safe. Okay, you can't join, you got polio. You got folio, is it? You got folio sejarah, you haven't finished, is it? Folio got lah. Folio. Okay. So anyway, folio is more scary now, isn't it? More folio sejarah is scarier than polio now. Okay, shitty joke. Okay, sorry. Okay, anyway, so moving on, let's go to our passive immunity, shall we? Okay, passive immunity, you have two types. Okay, you have two types. So done and said already. Well, Keshav, good for you. All right, so natural, passive. Okay, passive is when you don't produce your own antibody, right? You get it from externally. You get it from somewhere else. Natural, there's only two ways you can get it. Number one is the placenta. Taipan, the placenta of your mom. You know, when your mom is pregnant with you, you are attached to the placenta, right? So that's how you get that antibody. And then you get it from your mother's milk. There's only two. There's only two. Hey guys, fun fact, do you know last time without vaccine, what's your chance of survival getting to 2 years old? Do you know that? Some people eat it. Yeah, they do. Okay, do you know what's the chance without vaccine? You just rely on natural active. Do you know what's the chance of you making to 2 years old? It's 20%. 20%. Wait, it's 50. Sorry, 50. I think it's 50. That means half the chance you will die. 20 is you make it to adulthood. Okay, you have 20% chance of making to adulthood. That means this is why people last time they give birth to so many people. Hey, you see, last time people they give birth to 20 children, you know. Because at the end of the day, only 4 can make it to adulthood. Because 20%, what? Okay, half of them will die before 2. That means you give birth to 20, 10 of them will die. Half of them will die before age 2. Okay, so are you not thankful of the vaccine? Are you not thankful of the vaccine? So you have this vaccine. That's why you survive until today, right? Eating placenta, is there any health benefit? No, there's no benefit. Besides the fact that they taste gross. I don't know. It must be its blood. All right. So anyway, guys, this is why vaccine they work. All right. Do you say this today? Do you hear people say this? Hey, why do you give birth to so many children? Oh, because in case any of them die. What? What? It's like your neighbor asks your mama, hey, why you give birth to so many children? Oh, because half of them will die before they reach age 2. What? How? You see, you don't say that anymore. Hey, let me ask you, how many siblings you all have? Any of you here has 10 siblings? Guys, if you have 10, wow, goodness me, you can play football already. 69, nice. Okay, me and me, yeah, that's why. I'm sure most of you has like 3 or 4. Hey, even 4 is very outrageous already for today's age lah. Right? 10 siblings you sure or not, Isaac? Are you sure 10? Are you sure it's not 4? Wow, 10. What kind of concept is 10? Hey, goodness me, they need to buy a bus leh. I don't think even Toyota Alpha can fit 10 What? You need a minivan. Okay. My mom gave birth to 100 times. Yeah, right, Shijian, I'm sure. Okay, anyway, so this is your natural passive. Natural passive. Okay, so what is artificial passive? Okay, this one is anti-serum. Please highlight this. Anti-serum. Okay, do you know what do you get anti-serum for? You get anti-serum for your snake venom. Snake venom. Guys, it's not snake poison. It's snake venom. English lesson, guys. Okay, when you eat something, it's called poison. When you get bitten, it's called venom. Okay, so you don't say a snake is poisonous unless you eat the snake, you monster. Okay, you say that a snake is venomous. Okay, food is poisonous because you eat food. A snake is venomous because they bite you. Okay, English lesson, who battle a cockroach. Shijian, I think it refers to you. Hey, yesterday I saw a flying cockroach. I screamed my lungs out. Goodness me. Okay, scared the crap out of me. Okay, anyway, so snake venom. Oh, guys, do you know there's a disease called rabies? Ever heard of this? Any of you heard of rabies? Oh, this is a very dangerous. Okay, do you know what is rabies? Do you know what is rabies? Y'all want to know story about rabies? All right. Many people thought that rabies is from dogs. No, that is a misconception. Okay, rabies comes from mammals. Mammals. You get scratched by cats, you get bitten by bats, you get scratched by a possum, okay, whatever lah, okay. As long as you are bitten by something mammal, okay, yes, 狂犬病, this virus they will go into your body, all right. And for that first 2 weeks you got bitten, you show no symptom. Bit by human, no lah, won't happen lah. Okay, for that 2 weeks, we call it the incubation period. You don't see any symptom. You don't see any symptom. But listen, guys. But 2 weeks later, when the symptoms starts showing, yes, 潜伏期, when the symptoms start showing, do you know what's the death rate? Death rate is 100%. You are for sure going to die. And it's not just a slow, it's not just a fast death. It's a slow and painful death. You are going to get seizure. You know, a seizure, 发羊吊, you're going to foam from your mouth. You're going to just go into seizure. You seizure until you die. Okay? It's a very slow and painful death. All right? So how do you cure from rabies? When you get bitten, in that 2 weeks, without symptom, please go and get your anti-serum. Okay, you might say, sir, but this dog, it might not have rabies virus. Do you want to risk it? Do you want to risk it? 你要冒这个险吗? If you get bitten, I don't care by who, please go and get this anti-serum. Because if you get rabies, if the symptom comes out 2 weeks later, you are for sure going to die. Okay, what guys? You got bitten by a dog and cat before. Then did you get the rabies vaccine? Sorry, the anti-serum. Okay, guys, anti-serum is just antibodies. Same as your placenta and mother's milk. You straight away get antibodies. All right, can All right, so let me ask you, if you get antibodies from outside, is it gonna last long? Do you know? Is it gonna last long? No, it's not. It is temporary. It is temporary. Because you don't produce your own antibody. This one is okay. Active is me teaching you how to fish. This one I straight away give you the fish. Do you know how to fish? No, you don't. So after you finish the fish, you still get hungry. You still don't know how to go and fish. Okay, can Whose abs? Whose abs is hot? Hey, I got abs. Face hot. Look at me. Huh? Okay, pretty face here. Okay, anyway, moving on. Okay, so this is your artificial passive, guys. This is your anti-serum. Okay, your anti-serum. So, any question here, guys? Any question here? Any question here? So this graph is the one for your passive. So as you can see, when you get the injection, immediately you get protection. You immediately go above this level, but as time goes on, this thing will drop because you don't produce your own antibody. So this thing, you see, temporary. If you need another protection, you need another anti-serum. That means if you get bitten by snake, you go and get your anti-serum, it's going to work for that few days only. 1 month later, you go and get bitten by another snake, you need another anti-serum. This thing is very temporary. Can? Guys, any question? Hey, this one is very important. Okay, the best way to memorize this is by memorizing the example. Natural active is by getting sick, say chickenpox. Artificial active is by getting vaccine, okay, weaken bacteria, weaken pathogen. Natural passive is by getting mother's milk or placenta. Artificial passive is by getting anti-serum. Wow, so no, you're very smart, huh? Okay. I'll take it from you, Isaac. That means you must score an exam, I have your record on my chat, Okay, anyway, so just remember these two graphs, These other two don't care. Not your concern. We don't really care. All right. So can you see how your immunity works? This is your immunity. All right. So let's look at the comparison between vaccine and anti-serum. Okay. So both of them are used to fight disease, but the content is different. Vaccine is weakened or dead pathogen. Anti-serum is blood plasma that contains antibodies. Right? This one I train you to make antibody. This one I straight away give you the antibody. This one I teach you how to fish. This one I give you the fish. Wow, so many. You see, where got other teacher give you so many analogy one, give you so many 比喻 one. You see, because I love y'all. Okay, anyway, so objective of the immunity vaccine is to prevent the disease. Okay, it's to prepare you for the disease. Anti-serum is to treat your disease. Okay, hold on this. Well, I'm flattered. Thank you. So substance role in the body, this is to stimulate your body to produce antibody. So anti-serum is to fight, to give you the antibody, straight away give you the antibody. Okay. Anyway, what else? Oh, yeah, vaccine is very slow and anti-serum is very immediate. Immediately you get protection. This is what snake venom. All right. So, right, listen here. Listen here. Listen here. Who do you give vaccine to? You give it to healthy people. Anti-serum is given to people who has the disease. Right, listen, if someone has COVID, do you give them vaccine? Do you give them vaccine? Yes. I mean, no, you don't give them. You know why? Because it's a stupid thing to do. They already have that COVID virus inside them. Why would you give them some more? Yes, they are weak already. You don't give them some more. Hey, you know what? This is why I always say, this is why you study science. You know that time when the first batch of vaccine came in, you know who's the first batch who took it? It's Muhyiddin lah, the politicians, they took it and then they gave it to old people. Okay, they give it to old people. And then you see lah, on the Facebook comments, below those news comment, those news posts, wow, all those expert people start coming already. Those expert people, you know what they say? Wow, this government so stupid lah. If I'm the minister, I will give it to people who are sick. Hey, hello. Vaccine is for healthy people. How can you give people who are sick? You want to make them die, is it? You want to make them worse, is it? This is why you study science. Okay? If you say, science is not important, it makes you not to be a fool in front of others. Hey, you know what? They thought they're very smart, right? They thought they are, they study science, they thought they're very smart. No. Okay, you stupid or what? You want to give healthy people, vaccine is given to healthy people. You don't give people who are sick. So you can be smart, just don't act smart. These people, they act smart. This is why you study science. Okay, so that you don't be a donkey in front of others. Why not we give vaccine to people who are sick? Well, I would like to see you try. Okay, if your grandpa got COVID, give him the vaccine. Just do it, bro. So don't be stupid, guys. Just don't be stupid. This is why you study science. Okay. If a dog that has rabies, will the dog die in 2 weeks? No, dogs. Wait. I think dogs, they will get rabies. And then they will get out of control. Yeah, it will affect their brain, and then they will start biting other people. That's the scary thing about rabies. I don't really know much about rabies. You can go and read this yourself. So if you ask me, all right, sir, how about pertussis? How about diphtheria? To be honest, I don't know. Okay, all these diseases, they haven't been out for a while. That's why I don't really know them. Okay? If I really don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. You go and read this, maybe you can teach me a little bit. Okay, so anyway, so period, how long does it last? Vaccine, they last for a very long time, whereas anti-serum, they are only short term. That means they can only work for, I don't know, few days. Okay, so is there an anti-serum for COVID? No, there is not. Why is there a need to? Vaccine makes more sense. Prevention is better than cure. Can understand? Okay, when you got the text down, you don't remember, Wait, textbook? What about the textbook? All right, so anyway, this is your vaccination plan in Malaysia, guys. You are already vaccinated against all these diseases. Do you know that? Do you know that? All right, so when you are born, you know it's BCG? I think I showed you this already. This is my third time talking about BCG. All right, you got cocoa at 8. Hey, why you got cocoa so early one? Oh, you all started your cocoa already? Next week, I thought next week is holiday, Shijian. You mean next week, is it? Next week is holiday, right? Okay, anyway, so this is your BCG. All right, so if you ask me, diphtheria, pertussis, what are these? I don't know. What is Haemophilus influenza type B? I don't know. Measles, I know lah. This is caused by a virus. What is influenza? Influenza is basically flu lah. Okay, it's flu. All right. What is Japanese encephalitis? This is your brain swollen by a virus. They only take this in Sabah. Okay, because this thing is more common in Sabah, so we don't take this here. All right, so for girls, I'm sure you guys didn't take this last year because of this MCO. But last year, in Form 1, you were supposed to take this HPV vaccine. You know what is this? This is to fight against cervical cancer. You know where's your cervix, right? You know where's your cervix, right? Right between your vagina and your uterus. That thing, that's your cervical cancer. That's a cervix. What am I saying? Okay, so you take these two to prevent cervical cancer. All right, to produce DNA. All right, and then if I'm not mistaken, my wife told me at around 18 years old, you have to take it outside, which is a booster, a cervical cancer booster. This HPV booster, if I'm not mistaken, it's around 300 something bucks. You have to take it yourself. You have to pay. Okay. You might say, sir, so expensive lah. I don't want to take leh. Let me tell you, I have a friend, his mom got cervical cancer. Okay, because she didn't take the vaccine, she didn't take the booster. You know how much it costs for her to treat the cancer? She almost died. She went through 4 periods of chemo and radio. She dropped all her hair. She lost 20 kg. She almost died. All right, and it cost her 100 something thousand. Almost they have to sell the house to treat this thing. So do you think 300 something is expensive? You tell me. All right, if there's a prevention, you don't take it. You don't take it, and you would rather get the disease. Who's the donkey? You are the donkey. So you have all these protection. Guys, if there's a vaccine, why would you not take it? Right? A vaccine is made for a reason. All right? Don't be an anti-vaxxer. I mean, can you see now how stupid those anti-vaxxers are? Vaccine is fake. Vaccine is created by government to control our mind. Really? Hey, all these people, they should go and become a story writer instead. Okay, don't waste their talent. You are so good at imagining things. Why stop it at that? Go and write some stories. You could come up with the coolest conspiracy theory. Good for you. Okay, there is insurance. if you don't have it lah, okay, my friend's mom, she didn't have it lah. So no, this is for girls. Okay, this is for girls. HPV, I mean, unless you have a cervix lah, then it's a different story. All right. So this tetanus, you will take it next year. You know, your Form 3 senior had an injection a few weeks ago. That's the tetanus booster. This is for when you cut yourself with something rusty. You get seizure. That's tetanus lah. So you will be taking this next year. All right. Hey, you see all these they stop you from dying leh. Hey, any disease here can kill you, you know. Any disease here can kill you. So you are alive here today because your vaccines protecting you. Okay, you'll be in your ass. Hey, who knows, Shijian? It might be. Okay, survey only for girls. Yeah. Okay, so this is why they do pap smear. You know what is pap smear? Pap smear, 子宫抹片 in Mandarin. They will take cell from your cervix and then they will put it into a machine and scan, see whether you have cancer. Why only at 15? This is a booster. Okay, Kaylin, this is a booster because you already took 4 before, you see. Tetanus, first dose at 2nd month, second dose at 3rd month, and then 3rd dose at 5th month, and then your booster, one more booster at 18th month, and then you take another booster here lah. Okay, guys, you might say, okay, let me ask you guys something. Why are there so many brands of vaccines? Why are there Pfizer, you know, AZ, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, Sinovac? You know why are there so many brands? Because they all work differently. Like you see, Sinovac, they use antigen. Sinovac is an antigen vaccine. But for Pfizer, okay, I read a lot about this. Pfizer, they will use something called mRNA. This is a very complicated process. mRNA will stimulate your body to produce their own antigen, and this antigen will stimulate your white blood cell to create antibody lah. So because according to Pfizer, they say this mRNA is more effective rather than giving you the antigen. This is why some people, they prefer Pfizer over Sinovac, because they say Sinovac, this antigen, they are not very effective. So that's why you have different brands here, right? So you might say, sir, which brand is better? There's no way to tell. But I will tell you this though, any vaccine is better than no vaccine. At least you're protected some way, right? But there's a weak point for this though. Do you know this one is very hard to store? This thing needs to be at -40 degrees Celsius. This is why when they inject you with the Pfizer vaccine, they need to take it out from the freezer and immediately within, I don't know, 30 minutes or something, they have to give it to every one of you. Because if not, if this thing is exposed to room temperature, this thing will spoil. If this thing is spoiled, then this vaccine doesn't work. Hey, there's a lot about vaccine. I can talk about vaccine whole day because vaccine is a very complicated technology. All right. So we have all these. Let me tell you something. Do you know how long did it take for them to develop polio vaccine? It used to take them 10 years to make polio vaccine. How long did it take for them to make COVID? 1 year. Can you see the awesomeness of technology? It used to take us 10 years to make a vaccine. Now it's less than 1 year. Science is awesome, guys. This is why you study science, okay? To keep yourself updated with all these technologies. Cool stuff, All right. So how do you make your immune system stronger? Okay. How do you not get sick? You exercise, you eat nutritious food, health checkup, don't smoke and don't expose to cigarette smoke, don't drink. Guys, make sure you sleep enough. Okay, sleeping makes you have a stronger immune system. Lack of sleep, you will get sick. Okay, and of course, guys, take your vaccine. Very, very easy. And of course, manage your stress lah. Don't stress yourself so much. So I think I finished this chapter today. Yeah, I certainly did. So for the exercise, when you come back from your holiday, I will finish the exercise with you, and we will move on to chapter 5, I think. Okay, when she's 9. Why is she crying? Why? Okay, anyway, so I wish you guys have a very happy night and happy holiday. Okay, please go and do something meaningful. Please go and do something meaningful. Please don't tell me, sir, I ate for the whole week or I slept for the whole week. That is not meaningful. All right, so happy holidays, guys. I will see you next week. All right, so do take care. Have a happy Friday night. See you next week. Next week. Okay. See you. Good night. Bye bye.